What is up, everybody? I'll just make this quick here. Yeah, Osama bin Laden's dead, but I don't think the U.S. actually caught him. He's in the Carlyle group with Daddy Bush and George Bush Jr. and Dick Cheney. Anyways, forget all that. It tells you everything he's wanted for right here. You know, I'll just give you a couple. Osama bin Laden is wanted in connection with the August 7th, 1998 bombings of the United States embassies in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and anyways, it tells you everything he's wanted for. But you know what he's not wanted for on this list? 9/11. It says nowhere on here that he's wanted for 9/11. You know why? Because they have no fucking evidence that he did 9/11. There's no proof. Sorry, I dropped an F-bomb there. No pun intended, but they've got a whole list of what he's done, but the only one big major thing that he supposedly did, which I know he didn't do, was 9/11. Who I think did 9/11 is George Bush, Dick Cheney, all of the fucking think tanks, the neocons, much like neo-Nazis in Washington, D.C. Because think about it, who stood to gain off 9/11? Who is our biggest ally in the war on terror? British Petroleum was one of them. And who is that? Yep, Tony Blair. Who is over there pumping Iraq's oil right now? British Petroleum. Why did they bring in Condoleezza Rice? Who did she work for? Chevron. Who's over there pumping Iraq's oil right now? That's right, Chevron. Why do we hate Iran? What's the real reason? Isn't there a Unocal pipeline over there with a bidding contract, and Iran is the only one bidding for that contract along with Dick Cheney's company, Halliburton? That's right. The real reason for war is oil. Wars are only for one thing, money. And I'm not teaching anybody any lessons here or schooling you on anything. You already all know this. But one thing I am saying is, go to FBI.gov and look at everything. They've got a whole list of what he's wanted for, and the only thing that he's not wanted for is 9/11. Yes, he did not do 9/11. Who did 9/11? The United States government. Why? Oil, money, to take power over the oil. You know, the petrodollar. You know, Iraq has a lot of oil. You know, fuck, Cheney and Bush. Who is the only family that was flown out of the United States on 9/11? This guy's family. Nobody else was allowed to leave the United States. But guess what? The terrorist and his family were allowed to leave. Could Timothy McVeigh leave? You know, by the way, they found 5 bombs in the Murrah building. How the fuck did Timothy McVeigh put 5 bombs in the basement in the Oklahoma City bombing? How the fuck did he do that? He didn't do that either. It's a crock of shit. But the crock of shit I'm talking about today is saying that he did 9/11. They have no links linking him to 9/11. Go through the list here and show me where he did 9/11. They came up with a bogus ass tape that they fucking made up, and they're trying to pinpoint it on this guy here. You know, fucking United States government. What a fraud. And look at your gas prices. It's fucking ridiculous. Gas prices ridiculous under Osama or Obama. Ridiculous under Bush. You know, government's fucking horrible. Fuck the government and their fucking lies. This is ridiculous, though. He's not wanted for 9/11. Go to FBI.gov yourself. Don't take my word for it. He is not wanted for 9/11. He is not wanted for 9/11. He probably died because he was on a dialysis machine. How the fuck could he be in a cave if he's on a dialysis machine?